Nothing's live.
Hey guys, okay, so we're back. We restarted. Hopefully that'll do the trick and it'll work out. Fingers crossed. It's really all we can say to that. We'll take a look at our internet and stuff as well, but it shouldn't really be the problem because we got pretty kick-ass internet. So yeah,
As
but
you can see.
well, usually we do. I don't know why Twitch is being a bit of a pain tonight. But as we said, this is Adam. I don't know how much you guys heard of Adam. I think what you guys were most interested in hearing about was cooldowns. So maybe you want to chat about cooldowns again.
Right, I'll chat about cooldowns. Before I chat about cooldowns, I'll highlight one thing that's coming, and that is more characters. And that comes into play when it comes to getting duplicate characters. You will no longer get so many duplicates because there's a much larger selection of characters to choose from. I can't give you exact numbers, but there is many more in proportion to what we have currently. And that is coming relatively soon. And so basically that affects the drop rates from the space bridge, but it also affects troop cooldowns. And basically the reason we have troop cooldowns is not to block people from playing at all, but is to encourage reinventing your strategies and reinventing the tactics, and also making sure that you as a player have to keep rethinking your strategy and which bots you select for battle because basically if you have 5 bots that are really, really good, you might just stick to them and play with them forever, and then there's 20 more characters coming, but you already have these guys leveled up and no one else is leveled up, and it doesn't really make sense to pick anything up. And basically you're in this situation where your willingness to keep fighting in these high ranking battle zones is stopping you from checking out new characters and new content that's in the game. And basically for us, adding the troop timers is a way to ensure that people strategize who they choose for battle, and B, try different things and different strategies, and C, it becomes much more interesting as a battle experience when you have timers and when you don't. But it only works well when you have enough bots to have 2 or 3 attack squads, and that currently might be a little too hard because we don't have enough bots, but new bots are coming, so keep with us.
Stay with us. Is there anything that you would like to show them in the game?
Wow, I still Deb manages to get this intro sequence in the game that I haven't seen.
And he's a designer on the game, so I don't know how that's possible.
I don't know who put it in and how you access it. It's still puzzling. But it's amazing. I think it's some kind of beta early access thing that someone did, and I haven't even seen it ever.
It's possible.
When it comes to actual results for people with bot timers, the retention is much higher because you keep trying different things and you experiment, and that in itself is fun.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions on that?
Let's see. We've got, oh no, it's not an arcade question actually. We don't want to reinvent our strategy. We paid money for these bots and want to use them.
Well, you are able to use them. It's just that they take some time to return. I can understand that. But if we were to add this much later, it would be even worse. So basically, we were trying this. We were contemplating. We were not sure about this. The actual timers are not final yet, so that may come down. But in general, it seems that for majority of players, this actually keeps them returning to the game more and have more fun. And I know that once you get enough bots, it does make a positive influence over your gameplay experience. Mm-hmm. But it is one of these tough things. If we were to start initially with that, then probably nobody would sort of complain. But because we had to add it later, it affects things, of course.
Sure. I'm going to hand over the game to you. and if there's something you want to show off. Also,
God, why am I collecting these things? I always collect.
also I
to
promised everybody your Grimlock impression.
We'll do a Grimlock impression after I win.
Yes.
I have to win as Grimlock.
Okay, deal.
Do we have Grimlock here?
Mm-hmm.
We must have Grimlock, of course.
There.
4-star
Of course,
Grimlock.
of course we do.
He's a low level Grimlock though, so I'll try my best to not lose
Do your
him.
best.
And we need a healer.
By
We
the
have
way,
two
guys,
healers.
if you want, you can hop over to the YouTube channel to watch because it seems to be going better than Twitch. I don't know what's up with Twitch tonight, but let me just put the YouTube in there. So if you want to hop over to that, you can watch from there as well, because Twitch keeps lagging pretty bad.
Right.
Is he winning?
Well, I'm still looking at it. Is this active? Is it?
What's that?
Oh, can people
Yeah.
see me? All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I'm just viewing this base and thinking what to do. But this should be fine. So yeah, not many people know that actually gunners outgun laser turrets, which I might use to my advantage. But let's see. When it comes to gameplay as well, why can't I deploy? Why can't I deploy? That is terrible. Yeah, when it comes to gameplay, I'm gonna go back on gameplay. Majority of my time is spent on gameplay and adding new techniques and new characters and new abilities and things like making sure that the character is using the correct animation when they attack things, making sure that Grimlock can headbutt things or have a flaming attack, and that is all nice and sweet until it doesn't work, of course. I cannot deploy Deb. That is, I don't know. I cannot deploy.
Oh, maybe it's the build.
Should try a different build.
Yeah, let's go back to you anyway. In the meantime, we have some some fan art somebody sent in, which is pretty cool, which we can take a look at once we get the build sorted.
I can take care of the build.
You go nuts on that. So this is from Exceed. I don't know if Exceed is here today or not. Usually he is, but I'm not sure. Anyways, he made a couple of drawings of Ultra Magnus and Ultra Nemesis, or Magnus Nemesis, which we're going to show. I'm looking at Alex like, yeah, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
There's one called Optimus Prime.
Yes, there is one of those. But anyways, so I'll show you those. Ultra Magnus and Nemesis Magnus. There we go. Which is pretty cool. There's one of them. It's pretty impressive.
People hook you up here.
I do. I can. And I wonder how long this took to make. I don't know. We've got some very talented people out there. So if we're ever looking for artists, you'll probably find them in the community. I think we should do another fan art stream anyway, both for RK and for Transformers, because those are always a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was cool last time.
Yeah, I love seeing your guys' art come in. And then, this is Nemesis Magnus. Very cool. Love it.
Quite dark.
What's that?
Really dark.
It is quite dark. Yeah, quite dark and evil. So yeah, those are coming in from, from Exceed. And if you're there, Exceed, we are very impressed with your images. We want to see more of your stuff, so if any of you guys have any art that you want to send in, then please do that, because we would love to see it. Kate as well, by the way, so if you guys ever have any arcade fan